So Rivers will lead the Chargers up first and 10 at their own 23. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Second and 9. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Is this GFL?
After his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second and 9, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Brandon Dunn. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. It's third and long for the Chargers after the sack. Play fake to Williams. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. On the count, here's Gordon. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup, here's second and 6.
Let's go, defense.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Rivers from the gun on third down. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, fourth down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And then a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over. And the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game that was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
To try again after the sack, Watson, and the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Returning, it's Benjamin. Sheds off the tackle. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
One play has him past the 40 already, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
That one good for 26 and a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dixon. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down, it's Watson. And this is caught.
Look at you. You doing that bullshit.
Nice 13 yards that time.
You're doing that bullshit.
First down.
They all came together there. In-breaking route.
You have not ran yet.
Pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
52 to Mike. 52. Let's go,
To the air yet again. Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans will extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as set to dashes. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I'm going to see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
11 yards there, first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. We get slap happy up here sometimes. Rivers throws complete to Benjamin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing again on second down. Rivers. Throw to the right here to Gordon. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll throw again. Rivers gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he takes it in.
We ain't playing, nigga. Ball game, nigga.
Travis Benjamin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get the field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Watson. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. It got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before the break. Watson, he's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. He'll be up the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They keep it on the ground again. Gordon.
Come on, baby.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On third down, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, here's Watson. And the Chargers going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves, and he got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Watch safety screen. Watch safety screen. Safety screen. Safety screen. Pilot, 64. Wait. He's coming. Double up. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Play fake. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long for Rivers. Pressure again, and down he goes again. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. Yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw, Watson. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys who wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And that will come the offense as they take over. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Hey, downtown!
Rivers now from the 50. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Whitney Merciless picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. Now on 2nd and 16. Rivers gets it to Gordon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
The first down throw here for Rivers. Looking for the end zone. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Watson from the gun. He'll throw. On the right side, this is Miller.
Are you serious?
Touchdown, Houston.
Wow.
Lamar Miller, 78 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete. It's Gordon. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So it's 3rd and 1 for the Chargers after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come on first and 10. Play action from Miller. Watson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition. Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful. Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10 at their own 43. Now Gordon on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Second escape, he goes down. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So it's third and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Hey, 79! 79!
Hello.
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. First down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
The one that's not working.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
You just do the play. The one to the left.
Yeah,
you said the one to the left is not working?
Before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
Okay, you need to unplug that one. It's a fourth that goes straight to it.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and one.
Yeah, they haven't been following protocol.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Yeah, man.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now it's Watson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe.
What you're going to do is you're going to drain.
Stay vigilant.
You're going to drain that fryer on the other side.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn
now to kick it away. That's why you're going to drain it. You're going to turn it off and turn it back on.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
You should have left that one unplugged.
At the 21-yard line.
Yeah, and then drain and do that one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than
ready. You're going to leave that one unplugged. You're going to turn that one off, and then you're going to hold the button down, and you're going to drain it.
Incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You turned it back on? Hold the button down. Turn that off.
As he is smothered behind the line.
And then when you turn it back on, it's going to say it's filter is bent full. But you're going to hold down the
run goes backwards. Again, it's Miller. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Texans.
So if you hold the button, hold that button down. That I always do.
3rd and 7. Oh, incomplete. Nearly.
Hold it down till it says.
But at least it does get him to 4th down.
And then drain it.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there.
Okay, you got to drain it.
A spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So they settle for just the 3. But
okay, you got to click L1, and then you got to go to drain.
Obviously, a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up
L1 drain to drain it.
So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Yeah.
Ready? Lock 11.
Yes.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Damn!
And an alley to run.
Man, you're making me lose, man.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed.
Drain it.
Locked, reinforced.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
Once it drained, do the same thing again and return it. Click the switch.
And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You know how to do everything.
On first down, it's Gordon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Texans, it's a start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back.
No, you can plug it back up now.
Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Okay, then refill it with oil.
And for Charles Davis,
They have to be clean first, though. Don't put no oil in there until it's clean. The one on the left side next to the tank it's already new oil.